Hi guys, and welcome to my black screen series. So this is episode 1 of 52, I guess, seeing as though I'm doing one of these each week. It's currently Saturday night. Early Saturday morning, and so we're a week into the year, or almost. Tomorrow will be a week, sorry. Anyway, so I intend to do one of these uploads each week. You won't be seeing me, you'll be seeing what you're seeing now, a black screen, and that's why it's called Black Screen Series. So I hope to, during this series, I hope to let you in on a little bit about myself, and also I hope to take you through my journey of depression, or out of my journey of depression, I should say. So I intend this year, and hopefully quite soon, to be finally happy in my life. Depression's been a thing most of my life, quite a serious thing. I've been suicidal in the past. And I struggle daily with depression and anxiety. I also, I'm on the spectrum, so it used to be called Asperger's, but nowadays it's just called high functioning autism. So this makes it very difficult for me to connect with people, to read people, all sorts of things like that. Also I get distracted by noises and things like that, I've noticed. Not like some autistic people do. For some autistic people, the noises can be horrific. You know, you just slamming a door can really throw them into a spin. So I'm not like that. I'm not jumpy at, when doors get slammed or anything like that. But I can be talking to someone and a dog will bark and it'll throw my train of thought. So I lose where I am in a conversation, and visually I'll get distracted as well. And that's another reason why this is actually a black screen thing. I'm not comfortable behind the camera, so the camera is now facing nothing. So yeah, if you want to know, I've just got the camera pointed down. Look, there's a bit of light. Yep. So yeah, the camera is still working, it's just showing you nothing. Anyway, a bit about myself. Well, a bit about now, firstly. It's raining. And we've had a hell of a lot of rain here in Nimbin. I live in Nimbin, Australia. It's a small country town, northern New South Wales, not too far from the Queensland border. In fact, we're way closer to Sydney. Way closer to Brisbane than we are Sydney here, even though Sydney is our capital city. Speaking of Sydney, I was born and raised in Sydney, and I moved to Nimbin almost 18 years ago. Well, I think I'm in my 18th year. I don't know. I think my 18th year might start in May. Second week in May. So anyway, I've been living up here for some time now, and I enjoy Nimbin. I like the lifestyle, I like the people, I like the sense of community, I like the the unique style that Nimbin has that you don't get in other cities in Australia, or even rarely around the world. You know, there's not many places that have this kind of vibe. It's a very colourful town. It's considered the cannabis capital of Australia to many, or the drug capital to many. We have a annual cannabis law reform protest called Mardi Gras, which is on the first weekend in May each year, and it goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it's a 3-day thing. And yeah, where am I? So a bit about myself. I'm a bit of a minimalist. I live in a micro camper. The floor space in my micro camper is 2 square meters. So it's tiny. 75 centimeters across in the inside, and so my mattress is 75 centimeters wide. So my mattress takes up the entire floor. The camper is a pop-top camper. I built it myself. It's not complete, but I've got it to the stage where I can live in it. It still needs cladding on the outside. I still need a really good solar system for it. And what else do I need? A fridge. Along with things like the right wheels that are supposed to be going on it, and some suspension, things like that. But yeah, so it's on bicycle wheels, and I'm also building a scale version of the Tesla Cybertruck. So if you don't know what the Tesla Cybertruck is, I recommend you look it up, because it's very different. So yeah, it's a all-electric ute, and it's very angular and quite large, very powerful, fantastic off-road capabilities, fantastic performance like a sports car. Excuse me. So I'm building a scale version of that, and it's 40% scale, and it'll be a velomobile. And if you don't know what a velomobile is, that'd be another one worth looking up. A velomobile is it's usually a recumbent push bike. So recumbent means you're in a laid back position. Your feet are out in front of you rather than below you, like on a traditional push bike. And your back is reclined, and yeah, so feet out in front of you. So they call that recumbent riding position, and often velomobiles usually have 3 or even 4 wheels. Occasionally they have 2, but yeah, more common for them to have 3 or 4 wheels. So the one I'm building is 4 wheels, and basically what you're looking at is an aerodynamic covering over a laid-back push bike. So yeah, they're economical and fun and unique, and I'm going to be using that to eventually tow my micro camper. That's the goal anyway. So both sides of the project, the camper and the Cybertruck, have been started. The camper I stopped once I got it to the stage where I can live in it. And now I'm working on the Cybertruck, and I've got a fair bit of the frame of the Cybertruck made. So yeah, I'll try and remember to put a link in the description of this video for that channel, because I've got a channel dedicated to that build, both the camper and the Cybertruck. So yeah, it's inspired by micro living and by bicycle camping, and by having a reduced footprint, living minimally, a whole bunch of things, avoiding bills. So yeah, I might be a minimalist, but I'm also a tight ass. I'm doing this to avoid expense. So there's no rent, no electricity bill, no insurance, no rego, no mortgage. It just goes on and on and on like that. No license. Yeah, so all sorts of things. It's there's savings all around, but there's sacrifices as well. So it's extremely small, and yeah, it's something that's not for everyone. If you're claustrophobic, you couldn't do it. Anyway, so I'd like to talk about depression, because that's the thing that I'm hoping this series will be pulling through. And yeah, I've suffered with depression, like I said, the majority of my life, and I'm on the spectrum. So yeah, they used to call it Asperger's. I could be repeating myself here. This is my second take, and I'm not sure if I've already said this time or last time. Anyway, so I'm on the spectrum. They used to call it Asperger's, but the DMS-5, which is the quintessential book that all psychologists, clinical psychiatrists, anyone involved in mental health, anything like that, yeah, it's the go-to book that lists all mental health conditions, explains them, and all sorts of stuff like that. It's quite a chunky book, and it's called DMS5. Sorry, DSM-5. And the last copy came. They bring it out every 5-10 years. They update it. And the last update, I believe, was in 2015, and that's when it was revealed to the world that Asperger's is no longer a thing. So now anyone who had Asperger's is just on the spectrum, and you're considered to be high functioning autistic. So that's me. I struggle with noise and distractions and visual distractions. I struggle with recognizing people's moods and thoughts, where other people can read people's signals. I struggle. Yeah, I feel very awkward. I feel kind of like a fish out of water. And it's been like that my whole life. It's probably not going to change in a hurry. I just have to, embrace my condition more. Because Asperger's is something that's, thanks to people like Sheldon Cooper, it's something that's more understood. And people like Rain Man. I'm not sure if both of those examples were 100%. I don't know if they're really portrayed as Asperger's, but yeah, they kind of lent that way. Both, I'm talking about Sheldon Cooper and also Rain Man from the movie Rayman from the movie Rain Man. It was played by Dustin Hoffman by memory. Yeah, great movie. Anyway, so my depression has caused me to become alienated from people to a certain degree. I do enjoy my own company, but lately I've been getting a little too much of it. So on the 23rd of September last year, a few months back, I lost my best friend. I was living in my camper on her property and I found her dead. It was quite a shock, but yeah, I've had enough time to get over the shock now, and I've had a bit of time to get over the loss as well. But yeah, I mean, you know, we weren't an item at all or anything like that. We were just besties. She was probably about 5 years older than me, but we had a lot of common interests, and a lot of common attitudes, and we just got on really well. Enjoyed each other's company, liked to talk shit to each other, and yeah, I just really miss that. Just talking shit to each other, basically. So I'm going to be working towards getting some more friends. So you know, I had a mate that I've been friends with for a long time. We sort of drifted apart as well. So yeah, I went from him and her as my only friends to just her, and then she died, and now there's nothing. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I have lots of friends, but they mostly feel like acquaintances to a certain degree. Some of them are actually genuine, real friends, but the thing is, I don't feel like that they're in the position that I'd like them to be in as far as where I'd want my friends. So I want people that I talk to daily, or you know, maybe 5 days a week or something like that, you know, whether it's just a text message or a quick phone call or something like that. We're checking in on each other. You know, if a couple of days go by and you haven't heard from your bestie, you call them, right? So that's what I'm looking for, besties, basically. It may be new friends that I haven't met yet. It may be people that I hardly know that are already on my friends list on Facebook, for example, that I become friends with and they become besties. It might be totally new people. It might be people that I've known for a long time that actually I somehow gain a stronger relationship with and we become more like besties. Yeah, at the moment I've got a mate, Matty. I'll probably consider him a bestie at the moment. If I had to say someone was my bestie, he would be it. But yeah, like I said, it's not. We don't talk to each other every day. We have been a little bit more connected since my friend Frances died. So yeah, he's helped me out a lot since she's died, and we've become probably a little bit closer since then. But anyway, so this is week one. Like I said, not a lot's happened this week, just a lot of rain. We almost got into flood. I've got a creek out the back of this property. We're on 12 acres here, and there's a creek out the back that runs along the back of the property. And it's nice and close. It only takes me a minute and a half to walk to it. Yeah, and the creek was nice and high and moving quite fast. I'll put a video of that up on my channel so you can check that out. But yeah, it's because I've already got videos up showing the creek as it is when it's not in flood. But yeah, I've made a video of it in flood, so I'll put that up. That'll be the next update after this one, or upload, sorry, after this one. Anyway, so I'm tripping over my words now, and I don't know where I'm at, and I don't know where I should be going, so I'm probably going to end it. We're almost at 20 minutes, and yeah, I feel this is a good enough introduction. So please, if you want to hear more about my life and you want to follow me on my journey out of depression, I'm going to be sharing some very personal stories throughout this series. And yeah, some maybe embarrassing things or things that I'm not proud to talk about. Things that bring me shame, I guess, or embarrassment. But yeah, there'll be some truths coming out. Some things that people probably don't understand about me, I'll be explaining a bit. I'll give people a bit more detail on my background. And yeah, that's basically it. Episode 1 of 52. Thank you for listening. Yeah, so that's enough for now. I've got Leia and Missy and Luke here. My dogs, they're Pomeranians, they're all asleep. And it's getting quite late, so I should probably get to sleep as well. So I'll play this back and listen to it. If it sounds okay, I'll upload it. If not, I might either edit or just record again, because this is my second take. But I think I'm going to go with this. As rough as it is, it's good enough. I'm not after perfection. It's not something I'm striving for with this series. What I am striving for is honesty. Brutal honesty, and I want to show people a way, basically, through depression. Because if there is a way, I'm going to find it, and I'm going to take you along with me. So yeah, thank you for listening. Please like, comment below. I really like to get feedback. I do read comments. I'll reply to them. Maybe not straight away, but I'll get to them. But yeah, I enjoy interacting with the people that are here. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, and yeah, stay tuned next week, episode 2, Black Screen. Thanks for listening. Bye.